Yo. How's it going? Howdy. Can we get burgers? No. You haven't had burgers for 3 years. You're eating broccoli. Hello. We got low energy today. Oh no. Hey, hi Cass. Hello. Hi Ronan. Hello. And hi. Oh, it's baby fish. Hello. How you doing? Didn't I just update? Leave me alone. Man. Had a rough couple of hours, man. I was like, yes, fish cakes. I know it's you. Because you're the only one who talks about burgers. I just forgot what my nickname for you was. Because there's fish and then there's you. Are we doing well if not saying like, I don't know. I can't pretend I'm doing good. But I'm not doing bad either. It's more like I'm just really angry with myself. But I'm more angry at the world. Because the world sucks. I'm just being very selfish about it. Like, I'm just... Bleh. Did I just trip over my tongue just now? Not even swollen. Weird. Anyway. Now I'm just kind of angry in general. I'm just like, man, why am I wasting time with anybody? Like, I am wasting my gosh darn time. Like, it's already March and I haven't even done anything. I mean, I have, but not really. Sound like me. She sounds like for real. Okay, fish cakes, do your homework, have fun. Anyway, I'm just like, I haven't really done anything. I'm mad about it. Like, I was supposed to do stuff by now. But then, like, I hit the existential, which apparently I do this every week now. It's getting really annoying, actually. Where every week I'm like, what is the point of life? What is the point? But not in the, like, depression kind of way, because I'm too... I mean, I don't know. Can you be angry and depressed at the same time? I don't know, because I always make it sound like if you have depression that you can only be, like, not even sad, but, like, I don't know, empty or whatever. And I'm like, I'm not that. I'm just raging constantly. I am the angry black lady. But, like, I was literally just like, I mean, I don't know. I was so mad. Like, I was so angry. Hi, Slayland Hello. How are you? Who's that depression? Me. I did. I was summoned? Really? Someone mentioned depression. I am needed. I don't know. Like, if I do has a depression, it's the angry variant. If there is an angry variant. Hey, Elaine, hello. How are you guys summoned by depression? How is mentioning depression being like, ah, yes, then it's time? I'm not even really depressed. I'm just angry all the time. Just constantly angry. It's kind of like, can I has it? No, you can't has my not depression. I am shad. No, eat your own. Get your own depression. I don't know. It's like I'm just kind of frustrated. You know? Hugs deployed. Oh, God. Oh, you have it. Oh, okay. I don't know. Like, I don't understand a lot of mental stuff because, like, where I live at, if you're depressed, that means you're just possessed by the devil. So I don't know. Man, the devil be doing overtime over here. So I'm just like the one time I was gonna be like, I'm gonna go to a therapist, but it was like one of those like it was like one of those like chat therapists, not chat GBT therapists, but like you communicate with them over the internet, because it was a part of my insurance, because my insurance doesn't actually provide a real therapist. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go to therapy. And like this lady is like, yeah, can we like reschedule? And I crashed out. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everything, hello, hello. Azure, hello, hello. Yeah, it's the daylight savings. But like, she basically is like, yeah, can we like reschedule? It was my first session and I crashed out and I blocked that. I didn't block her, but I literally uninstalled the app, asked for my money back, and never went back because she wanted to reschedule. Because I was like, I literally had like this entire 3-day crash out over it. Hey, hello, hello. Needs therapy when you have Mentos. Yeah, and in ancient Britain was nominated Neurospicy was the fairy stole my shell to replace it with a changeling. Oh god. But like, so I'm just like I don't know. I think like it's a complicated thing because I also have like a really big ego. Basically, you're depressed when you have sadness for a prolonged period of time and you don't feel better at all. Instead, you feel negative emotions like sadness, anger, frustration, most of your negative emotion or negative stuff to come out. But there are cases where people are happy, depressed, what the fuck? Where they tend to seem happy and joyful, whatnot, but inside of their suffering. I guess I'm the angry one, I guess? Like, I don't know, like, I keep forgetting if I ever actually get sad or if I have low boil anger that turns into boiling anger. I can't tell. Like, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, wait, do I actually ever get sad or do I just get low-key angry and then high-key angry? Because, like, I don't know. Guys, describe what sadness feels like for you so I can know if I'm just angry or sad. Because I can't, everyone around me is like, the devil! I'm like, god damn it. You know? I'm starting to be like, wait, do I even know what it feels like to be sad and just not, you know, angry? Sometimes I wonder about these things. You know, because everyone around me is just super pathetic all the time, so it's hard to tell. Sometimes when you feel sad, you feel frustrated instead. Maybe? I don't know. I'm like, shit, what does it mean like to be sad? What is sadness? I think I'm actually just mad all the time. Sadness described for me an empty void, unknowing what to do. Yeah, I'm definitely not that. Because it's always just the, you know, feel really great right now? Hoping to stab people. Anyway. Hello. I'm just like, that's not sad. That's mad. I just swap out the letter. I'm just like, wait a minute. Like, I'll say something is sad, but like, I think it's because I'm using context clues. Man, if there was no such thing as context clues, I would be banned as a witch. Cause I'm like low-key mad like all the fucking time. Like I was like, you know, I was like in the shower today being like, man. I was like, hello, how are you today? The sadness we are feeling in the pit of your head that can't go away, cause to me, do so like make like because it causes me to do things like, yeah, but I can't even cry because crying causes me pain. Hey Casey, hello. Like, I can't associate crying with sadness because for me, crying actually causes horrifying pain. So I'm like, crying equals pain to me. So also thank you for the care combo. God, I stretch. I think I sold my posture to the devil, and I'm gonna drink my tea. Yeah, no, as long as I can remember, crying literally causes me to have a horrifying spiking migraine, like someone hit me in the head with a hammer. Like, I can't really imagine, like, even if I do cry because I'm over emotional, I will feel the horrifying, like, spike of pain right afterwards. I mean, I am taking care of myself. Sadness for me is when I'm drunk. That's weird. I'm just like, what is, like legitly, I will have to like, you know, avoid situations that would cause a normal person to cry. Well, normally for me, I tend to like, I don't know. Like it's complicated. Like now I also do understand that the reason I feel horrifying pain when I cry is because of my glorious backstory, which I will not talk about. You know, if evil, why hot though? I think hello. So I do fully understand that some things I do are not normal because of my glorious backstory. So I do know that. I do not think I'm actually normal in the way I deal with things emotionally, you know? Like, so I do get that. But I'm just like, man, because everyone would be like, yeah, I could just go for a good cry. And I'm like, do I feel like being hit in the face with a hammer right now? Like, do I feel like being hit with a hammer? That's how I think of crying. It's just like, do I feel like being hit in the head with a hammer? Do I? No, I don't. You know? I'm like, everyone's like, oh yeah, I love this, like, I love watching this movie because it makes me cry. And I'm thinking like, frick, that's gonna hurt. Backstory implies the existence of a front story. I don't have a front story, I just have horrifying backstory. So I'm just like, man, like I have to kind of like think about it, being like, okay, if I'm gonna like, now sometimes I like to get like, you know, eye drops, you know, like clear eyes or whatever. Like, now sometimes I'll put those in my eyes and pretend I'm crying, like that'd be funny. I'll be like, yes, this is probably what pure tears feel like when they're not accompanied by a horrifying migraine. Yes. You know, like, so sometimes I do that. Does that count? Just putting eye drops in my eye, because I get horrifying dry eyes sometimes. I'm just like, god, my eye socket, there's like there's sand in my eye sockets. Remember, I am a fossil, yeah. I don't know. I'm just like I think like I'm probably not gonna really post much on socials anymore. I'll probably still go on the socials just because I find so much cool stuff on there, especially when it comes to character design, art, and stories and stuff. But I'm probably not gonna post much just because I don't know. I feel lacking. You know? Hi Rin, hello. Like, I feel like I'm lacking. Because I follow a lot of artists, and I'm like, oh man, they're doing all this cool stuff, and I'm not doing anything. I'm talking about pasta, you know? Demi's the hip, cool lady we all know and love. Attack Lord, hello, how are you? AJ, you already had your pounce for the day. No, I'm just gonna like pick you up and put you like AJ in the corner. Just like, no, I see what you're doing. You and your secret pouncings. I see what you're doing. I'm not even depressed. I'm angry. So no, go over there. But Shammy, you are cool. I used to meet. Well, I do appreciate that. Like, I'm not saying that I'm not a nobody. Like, because I also know that a lot of you care about me, which I do appreciate. You know, like that helps me a lot. Knowing that at least someone will miss me if I fall into the void because I don't know, an octopus ate me or something. You know. Like, because the only thing that kept me from doing anything before is my unending rage. I'm slightly buffing and debuffing. Oh god. I don't adopt a rhinos for anybody. No, and I still appreciate that. I still have that little, you get a little stuffed rhino with it, so I still have the little stuffed rhino. It's on my bed. But, you can't put an assassin in the corner. I just did. In the corner you go, trying to take advantage of me. I see how it is. They're like, yeah, she's depressed. She won't notice I do a second pounce. You know, because like I do care, like, but I do struggle a lot, you know, because like the other issue I tend to run into is that for the longest time, and still currently actually, some people just don't associate me unless I am of use, you know, like I do firmly understand that the only reason a majority of people even pay attention to me is because I draw, and they're hoping I will give them fan art for free one day. I know that. It's annoying that I know that, because I kept thinking maybe they care about me as an individual, but they don't. They just want free art, so they could use it for free advertising. I get it. I get that. It pisses me off because I'm like, I also know my art is not good enough for people to pay for. It's not. You know? I'll say Malcolm hello at all. Like, it is in my mind, sure, but that's not what man is. You know? If other people aren't willing to pay for my art, then it's not worth paying for. You know? I pay attention to you because hot, oh god. You know? And I get that. It's still annoying. It still pisses me off. It really does. I can't even pretend anymore. I can't even pretend that it does not piss me off that people only associate with me because they're going to get something for free. And when they realize they don't, they ignore me, and it pisses me off. It annoys me. I wish for their downfall. There's like 20 people I wish for the downfall of right now who I used to talk to all the time. I straight up want to spike people's tires. Me when I like... Like, my art's not bad. I think my art's great. It's been suffering a little bit lately, not gonna lie. I have to actually do some work on it. But like, my art's not even that bad. But like, and I know it's no one's fault, but I kind of wish people would stop at saying they would commission me. I want them to stop saying it. I really do. Do not say that to me, ever. Because every time someone's like, oh my god, I should commission you, or I'm gonna commission you, and they just kind of don't, pisses me off. It's like this. Let's say you have a shop, okay? Whatever you would like to be selling. And your shop is struggling. You might be homeless soon. And someone walks into your failing shop that you put your heart, sweat, and tears into and says, I should buy something. And then the fucker leaves. That's how it feels every fucking time someone says that to me. Every single time someone says, I'm gonna commission you, or I should commission you, and then they don't, makes me seethe. I'm probably scaring off anybody who's considering it. Fuck you. No, let me stop. That's mean. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's mean. I shouldn't do that. But I'm so angry about it. Yes, Daedric, you have. Thank you very much. It's like 4 people. 4 people who actually commission me regularly. 4 people. That's it. Just 4. Everyone else just does the I'm gonna commission you and then just disappears off. They don't disappear, but they just don't talk to me ever again. I care, of course you followed me. I honestly don't know the reason why. So of course I did the same, and then I got adopted. So yeah, I definitely understand the issue. Like, and it frustrates me because more than anything, my financial horrifying situation aside, it just destroys my ego every single time. Because my ego matters more than my state of living, apparently. Like, I have a straight up ego problem. I do. It's not healthy. It's not. I keep thinking I'm better than I am. I'm not. I'm not at all. But I don't like being reminded of it. You know, I don't like being reminded I'm not as cool as I think I am. You know? It's annoying. That's all. That's why I don't really like. I'm not super. Oh, well, no, I can't say I'm not mad at people. I am. Because I'm just kind of like. And I understand, like, and the only way for me to like feel better about myself is to literally become a recluse for 2 years and never talk to anybody, so I could just, you know. I'm not gonna say that, but like. Though, you know, because I'm like sitting there being like, what about me is lacking, and I have to assume it's everything, you know, because no one's ever gonna tell me why they don't really want to, like, no one's gonna actually tell me why they don't associate with me or why they don't talk to me, you know, because it's probably, you know, well, stuff happened, or they got a lot going on, or they had a baby, or their car is sick or something, and I'm like, I do feel bad going to a shop, restaurant, or vendor just to see what they have. The people working there see me, expect me to buy something I don't like. I know. I think like the issue is that it'll happen to me multiple times by the same person. If it's a one-time thing, okay, it's fine. If it's someone I don't even know, hell, that's even fine too. But if it's someone who I have talked to and they say that shit to me, it literally makes me say it. Who thinks something is lacking is the little lap dodge ram. Yes, I definitely need the dodge ram on my lap. But like, that's more what it is. It's kind of like, but then again, I also know that I can't force anybody to like what I make. You know, I know that. I have to be the adult. I've got to be the bigger person. I have to understand that the world doesn't revolve around me, never has, never will. And I have to just not even be fine, but I just have to live with that. You know? I just have to live with that. But god, man, I really wish I could just be an immature baby, scream and slash people's tires. I wish I could. I wish I could just get delicious revenge on every single person who I feel has wronged me, whether they have wronged me or not. Remember when I said I'm not a good person? There it is. I haven't actually done anything because I have, you know, restraint. But man, sometimes I wish I didn't. Sometimes I wish I didn't have any restraint at all and I just freaking broke down somewhere. It'd be funny to watch you try and force people to like your stuff. Like, hey, I made this, you're gonna like it. I wish, but nah. And then you eat them. I wish I could though. But the crippling economy could, like, I know it is. Like, that's the thing. I know the economy, the state of the world, especially people in the US. Like, I understand all of that. I understand there's completely normal, justifiable reasons why nobody likes me. But that doesn't mean I have to like it. That's the problem. I know full well that it's not even that deep. I know that. But it still pisses me off that it's happening to me in particular. That's more what it is. That's why I'm like, as much as I would like to wish harm upon everybody I know, I don't really. You know, everybody's got stuff going on. BS is happening, you know. And honestly, some people just like other artists more than me. That's all it is. You know? I got some hello at all. You know, I understand that, you know, other artists are just better or more economical than me. They suit people's styles better. You know? I get that. But I kind of wish they would just, I don't know, just not get my hopes up, I guess. You know? Like, more than anything, I think that's more what I wish, is that they just didn't get my hopes up, didn't make me feel like I was gonna matter, and then I don't. You know? That's the part that pisses me off. It's literally the, I could, but I won't. You know? Like, even people who have commissioned me, you know? There's been a lot of people, I've been commissioned by a lot of people. But, like, maybe out of like the, wait, let me actually go check. Let's see just how pissed off I get to be off about this. I have been commissioned by 112 people. I'll say there, Radical Lolo, and thank you very much for lurk. I have been commissioned by 112 people. Maybe, like, any of you might know possibly 5 of those people, because those are the only 5 people who ever post the art I make for them. Everyone else just doesn't. You know? Like, I can't make anybody do anything. I know that. But do you know how, like, frustrating it is that you put your heart into something and they just kind of have it, but they don't tell anybody about it? Cosmo, please don't say that to me ever again. Oh god, I felt the spike of rage, damn it. I'm just like, oh god, I got triggered just now. Ah, jeez. Oh god. I just talked about this. Oh man. Anyway. No, it's not your fault. You didn't know, but I'm just like, oh. Like, I felt it though. I mean, I know that you get annoyed when you get constantly told about your singular topics, so I'm scared to annoy you by yapping at you in the day. Well, no, I'm fine. I'm actually fine. Like, sometimes I'm just too tired to reply to people, you know? But I like when people talk to me. But like, I like hearing about what people are passionate about and stuff like that. You know, I do. Like, I get annoyed when the only thing someone says to me is, "Hi, you're pretty. How you doing, gorgeous? And what are you doing?" I show off the frosted mix squiggles all the time. He's like, "I'm just a small bean." No, you're fine. You're fine. Like, and it's like, I don't know. I understand some people like don't like when I say stuff like this, but I'm being honest about it. Like, you know, if I make something for you, and it's not even really about like, what are the kids called again? Cloud or whatever. It's not even really about that. It's literally just my pride as an artist, you know? I make something for you that you paid me for, and you just never show anybody. What was the point? You know, if that was the case, you should have just gave me money. Just, if you want to give me money without actually, you know, showing off anything I've made for you, just donate to me. I have a Ko-fi. Just donate to me. Let me stop. I am desperate for money, but apparently not that desperate. Like, I don't know. It's like, I already suffer from people literally like taking me for granted all the time. So something as small as, hey, this person made this cool thing for me would be nice, but you know. And again, the people who do this for me, I'm very happy. I'm super happy whenever they're like, look, I made this, or like, you know, like, or look, like somebody made this, you know. And I'm always really happy to see it. When they tag me in it, I'm always really happy. But then there's everybody else who are like, yes, I commissioned, like, kind of like they're doing me a favor. And I'm like, Like, that's honestly why I don't really even, like, advertise commissions anymore. Because it's like, what's the point of me making this for you if you're just gonna basically just, I don't know, put it in a closet or something? You know? And like, but of course, as an artist, I should just be glad that they're commissioning me at all. I should be grateful. Not like, the other reason I can't go on socials anymore is, or at least not socials, but I can't, I think I might just slowly remove anything VTuber related from my Twitter, because gosh darn it. Like, the amount of BS artists like, and it's always like, well, I mean, I commissioned this person 2 years ago and they didn't do anything, so all artists are shit. And I'm like, no, that artist is shit. Like, it pisses me off. The artists piss me off, and the people winning commissions piss me off. Both sides piss me off, because one side lets the other side get away with murder, and it's only because they're like, well, I commissioned this person for $5,000 and they won't get back to me. And then like someone's like, well, I mean, I tried to like complete this commission for $20 and this person basically reported me. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm just like frothing at the mouth at how angry I am whenever I see any type of artist discourse on fucking VTuber Twitter. You know, like, it's like, I post hello, but it pisses me off because I'm like, how do you just let someone go 2 years? But it's always, it's like, I don't know who these commissioned people or these artists are who always have like, you know, well, we can't tell them to, we can't hold them accountable because they're like disabled or some shit. And I'm just like, bro, if you're not disabled enough to not do the art, you're not disabled enough to not finish it. Like, every time, like, I have a full-time job and who knows what type of mental issues, and I still complete shit, you know? But it's like, well, you don't, and I'm like, and I get migraines when I cry. Like, what the fuck? I can't even express half of my emotions on the spectrum without horrifying pain, and I complete shit within like a week or so. You guys are taking like 5 years to do something I could do in like 3 days. With my full-time job. If I didn't have like if I had like, you know, a 3-day weekend, I'd be able to bang that shit out quickly. I can go cast a hello now. I'm angry today apparently. I'm just like like, it pisses me off as a artist who does at least remotely decent work. How do you take 5 years to do something you could do in an hour? It's like, oh, I made like 3 lines. I'm gonna go take a nap for 3 days or some shit. And I'm just like, what are you even doing taking commissions in the first place? I understand because they need money, blah, 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 because they can't get an actual job. But then people still complain about it. That's the thing. It's like, you know, then they'll go on Twitter being like, I commissioned this artist, blah, 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 and I know they're disabled or whatever, and they, like, you know, I don't know, have epileptic shocks or something. But, like, I want my $40 picture now. And I'm like, why? Like, and I'm sitting there being like, man, wow, I wish that was a problem I had. But I don't at all, because my art is mediocre and shit. It's not even shit. My art is great, but no one else sees it. It pisses me off. Like, ugh. Like, I drew this model. This model looks cool, but you know what? No, like, ugh. Like, my art looks cool, but it doesn't fucking matter. You know, like, it doesn't matter at all how cool my art looks, because it's not worth it, because I don't draw weird little anime waifus or something. I don't know. The biggest reason I'm just not in the mood for making art is I gotta feel it. Like, no, you took a commission that makes it a contract. It does. Like, that's how I treat it. If I take on, if I can't handle a commission, I say, look, I'm sorry, but I can't. There you go. That's all you gotta say. You know? Like, that's all you gotta do. If you can't mentally or emotionally handle work, then don't. But I understand that having that cash money is attractive, because you, how else are you gonna buy like your latest Genshin, whatever the fuck? I don't know. I don't know what these people spend their money on, you know? Excuse me. Okay. So it's just like, I hate when I have like those hiccups, but it's like a single hiccup instead of hiccups with an S. The plural. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm just so mad. I'm just so mad I'm wasting time, like, on just worrying about stuff that no one gives a shit about. You know? Like, no one cares. I know that. You know, I know that. But I'm just like, ugh. Like, I would like to matter. I would like to, but I'm just like, man, after my like current obligations, I am never ever gonna join group projects again. I'm just not gonna join anymore. I'm not gonna do it, even if they're like, no, I'm like, screw this, I'm never joining another group project ever again. Just no, I'm not doing it. Because I don't have the emotional capacity, because I'm angry all the time. I don't want to talk to nobody, you know? And I'm just gonna get ignored anyway. Because I'm not enough, I guess. I'm just not. You know? And me not being enough triggers the hell out of me. Like, I have to deal with this stuff at work. I have to deal with this at home. I have to deal with this on the street. I don't want to deal with it as I'm streaming either. You know? I don't like dealing with that. I don't like dealing with the constant punch to my face that is my ego deflating. I would like to feel cool. I would like to be cool. You know? And the only way I can do that is if no one ever brings up how ignored I am. Or talk to me only to realize I'm not going to give them free stuff and then ignore me for the rest of the year. I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, and I like hanging out with people. I do, but I'm just kind of like, I'm just going to like start just slowly blocking people. I would just start slowly unfriending everyone who pisses me off. You know? Like, just be like, you know what? I'm not going to talk to you anymore, because you know what? You don't even like me, so it's fine. Gives vibes for free all the time. I do give free vibes and butter, you know, because I'm like, I might legitly remove any VTuber tags though, just because I'm like, I'm not VTuber enough, you know? Yes, I'm a VTuber technically. Do you give oats? Cass, no, these oats are mine. We've been over this. The tall, skinny gods have given the oats to me, brother. I just like the weird craggly voice that guy uses. Just that, it's like, no, brother, these oats are mine. But no, the oats are mine. They're my oats. Anyway. It's just like the stupid crackly voice he has. Like, brother, may I have some oats? No, brother. Do you give teeth? No, the teeth are also mine. They belong in my teeth bowl. No, brother, I have seen what the, he's like, no, brother, I have seen what the tall, skinny figures have done in the shed, brother. That entire exchange is so stupid. I mean, it's actually quite gruesome, but it's also very stupid. Girl, let me at him, send me, I'm gonna teach him not to mess with my dearest Dragon Bob's ego. You're fine, you're fine. Like, I don't know. Like, it's coming to terms with being mediocre is worse than coming to terms with being bad. Because if you're bad, there's nowhere else to go but up. But when you're mediocre, you can't go any higher, but you can definitely go lower. You know? Hi, Triple. I'm being angry and depressed. How you doing? Not gonna lie, I do it sometimes to my friends, just not with brother, just with anything stupid. Like, I'm just like, it's like, and I'm not, and again, I do appreciate the people who do, you know, appreciate me, the people who do talk to me, and the people who do like me being around. I do appreciate all that, you know? It just pisses me off that there's a really large chunk of people who are just waiting for me to fall apart. Or waiting for me to be desperate enough to try and cling to them. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I know. Who hurt you? Don't worry about it. Because nothing can be done about it. Like, I'm just like... But yeah, I think I might legitimately just remove all the VTuber tags, though. Yeah, that's true. Accepting being like mid is just gives a free mentality. Oh, so you want to get something stupid in the mail? Maybe. Hey Axel, hello, no. I'm angry and depressed. How are you? Let me stop saying that. Like, cause whenever someone says how are you, no one ever expects the I'm angry and depressed. How are you? Give me names. I'll take care of the rest. It's fine. It's fine. Like, I don't know. I just. I like being a VTuber, but I don't really want to be like associated with them anymore, you know? Like, I know I've said it like the last time, but like, I'm not a VTuber enough to be in the community. Like, yes, I am a VTuber by definition, but I think VTubing itself has just become something else now, you know? Like, I'm not even gonna graduate or anything. I'm just gonna still keep doing what I'm doing. I'm just gonna remove all the VTuber shit. Because, like, I don't know, everyone annoys me, everyone gets on my nerves, everyone keeps, like, you know, pissing me off constantly, you know, they're just looking for stuff to get pissed off at, and I'm just like, just be like me, be pissed all the time. I'm like the Hulk. Like, I'm always angry. I'm just like the purple Hulk, the Grok. No, that's a horrible thing, the Grok. Why did I say Grok for? Like, that's not even purple. The Polk. Ugh. Yeah, that's worse. I think I like the Grok better. That sounds weird and somewhat wrong. Grok. I thought you were gonna say. I thought I was gonna say Polk too, but I said Grok. Why can't I be normal? Well, it's official. I am now the Grok. Like, I'm always angry. The bloke. Triple, that's even worse. Yes, I am the bloke. That's horrible. I don't think I have, like, the mouth formation to make that sound right. As long as you're not the sulk, I can't be the sulk, I'm too angry. I want to punch too many things to be the sulk. It's like, Triple, what are you doing here? Triple's at work, I think. I think Triple's at work. Hope you're having fun at work, honey. Oh, God. I'm just like, oh, man. I'm like, oh no, my chat's finding out just how angry I am all the time. I can listen and do work at the same time. Ooh, I'm one of those. I'm one of those, you know, it's like, yeah, that thing you listen to when you're like, you know, making pastries or something. That's me. Oh god, what is that? Oh, that looks ugly. Oh, sorry, I looked at my screen. Oh god, that's so ugly. Anyway, I'm cleaning my algorithm, which you should do. If you think your algorithm is getting too annoying, especially on YouTube, you need to clean it. You know? So we better be main monitor. Exactly. I should be on your main monitor. I'm main monitor material, not second monitor material. How does one clean the algo? Okay. It depends. So if it's on YouTube or I don't know how TikTok works. I don't know about that one. But on YouTube, what you need to do is find a popular thing that is wordless, that has a lot of content, and just have that go on for a couple of hours. For me, it's not slime videos because those can get dicey very quickly, but it's usually these cafe videos where they're just making drinks or cleaning carpet, or not hoof trimming because that can get really bad really quickly, but like you know, stuff like that, something that's popular so the algorithm will catch on quickly, but it's wordless, so you don't have to worry about people's whispering propaganda. You're on my phone in the tab of my laptop. Is that okay? No, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you. My algo just has old episodes of Kitchen Nightmares. Am I a boomer? Yes. Like something like that. Basically anything that doesn't have a lot of talking in it, so that way, but it's also popular enough that the algorithm has an easier time with it. Not Robitussin. Oh my god, I hate Robitussin. But yeah, especially if you like, because for me, I have to clean it like a lot because I never know when I will accidentally run into some nonsense on YouTube. Usually on stuff like any of the socials, it's usually you have to kind of unfollow a lot of people. Good morning. So how are you doing today? I'm angry and depressed. How are you? Anyway, I'll be doing okay, Joey. Just gonna keep saying that. Just like, oh, Sabby, how are you? I'm angry and depressed. How are you? It's like, I'm just slashing tires. I'm doing great. Block me. You doing great? That's good. That's good. At least somebody is. I don't know, like I will do stuff. I'm just probably not gonna really be posting much, you know? I think music streams and compilations of old video games help. Yeah, those two. Music streams help. Basically anything that's very easy for the robot to understand because it's popular, you know? Like, and because it is basically something super simple, because the thing is, if it's negative, it will just flood you with negative content because that is more popular. It is, you know, so you have to manually kind of go and prune things. Like, I've actually had to go search through my history and prune some videos I've watched because I'm like, oh god, why are we talking about misogynistic bullshit? Let's get the shit out of here. Hey Dragon, hello at all. I went to a dog show the other day and a Yorkie took a best in show, a Jack Russell took second, and a Scotty took third. And I started thinking that the judges have some sort of ulterior motive. Get out of here! Darn you and your jokes. But anyway, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, pretty much, and also, like, yeah, cooking videos where they're not trying to actively teach you how to cook the thing also works. Basically, a lot of just simple content that goes on, like, another really interesting one, and make sure it's something you're actually interested in, so that way you don't get flooded with weird shit you don't like. I like sticker dioramas, which is basically just dioramas except they're made of stickers. Those are good too, especially because they can go on for a while. Diamond painting is good. Building videos, so if there's anything where they're like, I don't know, building a van or something, those also work. So just basically look for something that you're interested in and just try to find videos where they're just doing the thing but not talking. Those videos are great for cleaning your algorithm. You'll see a difference. Like seriously, like you will see a difference. Again, I don't know about TikTok because I don't think you can control what TikTok throws at you. I don't know. I'm like, I can't use TikTok. It's too weird. I'm gonna just be on YouTube, you know. I'm technically supposed to be on like Facebook, but I don't like Facebook because I'm old, but not that old. Be right back in about an hour. Don't slash anyone's tires in the meantime. You're not the boss of me. I'm gonna find a tire and I'm gonna slash it and no one's gonna stop me. You're so Smith, yeah. Like tonight at 11, a 8'6" dragon starts slashing tires at random. Hello. I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go start slashing tires just because I want to ruin people's lives. Not even key someone's car. No, I'm gonna slash your tires because that's more expensive. If you're gonna key someone's car, you have to basically just make like a big middle finger so they have to do something about it. And some of your favorite butter knife. I don't know, I will do stuff. I probably won't post much just because, again, I don't know. I don't forget 3 and 4. It's like to do 3, not all 4. Yeah, no, just 3, just to make it just annoying. Insurance won't cover it. Ah, yes. Like fuck up their insurance. Like, man. Slashing tires. You have to have a good knife for that, by the way. You can't just like use a kitchen knife. You have to have like a really good knife for that. You know? Like, people do not realize just how thick like tires are. Tires are thick as hell. You have to have a good knife for that shit. And you're not really slashing it so much as you're stabbing it. Like, your best bet is literally like, you know, I've seen this trick sometimes where they'll take a glass bottle and put it like right in front of the tire, so when you drive forward, it basically causes it to be slashed that way. Don't do that. Don't do that. But if you're ever in like the mega ghetto, check under your tires, because someone might do that so they can be like, you know, steal your shit. Be like, Sammy, where do you live exactly? I'm like, don't worry about it. Just check your tires if you're ever in the if you ever have to somehow be in the mega ghetto, check under your car. Like, because there's like the regular ghetto and then there's like the mega ghetto. You know, I live in like the mega ghetto. I mean, don't worry about it. Anyway, just use my chibi. The horns are sharp enough. If you find someone that doesn't taser yet, I'll just like whip out a tiny like pulse who just lives in my boobs and just like start stabbing people's tires with it. That sounds like a very normal activity. That sounds fine. God, I'm hungry. I didn't eat food since yesterday. Now I'm hungry. Damn it. I'm so hungry. All I have is tea. Right now. No, I can't. I'm streaming. I will eat after stream. Yeah. Oh man, I should probably draw something. You know, I'm gonna draw a man today. I'll check later. No, I don't need to check up. I'm an adult. Like, I'm an adult. I don't need to check up. How dare you? Meh. Let's see here. Anyway, let me actually, like, there's something I gotta figure out the look of anyway, so let me see if I can figure out. But I'll be drawing a man. Not just any man, a pretty man, because why not? Because that's what you would do. Like, Sammy, you need to draw more ugly men. No. Like, I will only draw pretty men. No one can stop me. Because this is oh no. I was like, this is America. Yay, America. Anyway. I gotta figure out what this guy looks like. What? Come on, wake up. Jesus Christ. Did I pull it out or something? Oh boy. Oh, there we go. I was like, dang, what happened here? Uh oh. One second, I'm figgling. That sounds awful. Don't figgle people. I'm pretty sure that's like illegal, at least in 2 states. It's like, yeah, he has been found guilty of figgling people. Like, not the figgling. Oh no. like, I saw it with my own eyes, Jana. Like, I'm not saying that again. Anyway, let's move over. Oh. There. Okay. Let us begin the ritual. Who you doing the draw? Also, did Granny get hit by a bazooka? No! Why would we do that to Grandma? Okay. Anyway. Yes, only pretty men. Oh god, I've been trying to I keep forgetting that this man exists except when something stupid happens. This guy's like, he's like an older character, you know? Like he is technically an older character, but I'm like, I keep forgetting this man exists though. Oh god. I was like reading back, like I was actually reading Black Butler the other day and I'm like, why? I didn't notice this, but like Sebastian has like the longest face I've ever seen. Like, why is his face so long? He kind of looks like a horse sometimes. Like, honestly, not all the time, but enough of the time. Where I'm like, bro, why you look like that? Why you kind of look like a horse? It's like, why you look like that? He's a strange horse, man. Oh man. The other thing I was like doing, because I feel like changing the subject hilariously, is like I was like, okay, so I was like reading this one like light novel, right? It's like one of the not one of the earliest, but I think, yeah, it was like one of the first light novels I ever read, and it's called The Accomplishments of the Duke's Daughter. Now, like, after I got over how jarringly corny it is, I actually do like it. Once I got over how to start your business from stuff. Hello, Mr. Butler Man. Why the love face? Oh god. Turn you a little bit more. But like, I'm just like, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I do like the story, but like, it had like this. It has a little bit of a learning curve there, you know? Because I'm like, why are we talking about like business loans or whatever? And like not is it? You know, it is an isekai. It is. I had to think for a second, because sometimes villainous anime or villainous stories are like a subgenre of the isekai genre, because they always get like, they'll either get reincarnated into like a book or a dating sim, which honestly I kind of wish there was a little bit more of a push and pull for that, instead of always just like, oh well, I'm now the, like, because there's always like, when it comes to villainesses, you literally only get incarnated as a child or as a teenager, or you almost never get reincarnated. Like, there's some exceptions of course, but you almost always, like, you know, it's basically, it depends on whether or not the author wants you to have romance, you know? Like, if the author wants you to have romance, you will most likely basically be reincarnated or transmigrated or whatever as a teenager, or at least maybe a 20-something, you know? But if not, or if the author is trying their best to pretend that you're not going to get sexualized later, you will get like transmigrated as an adult, or sorry, as a child. Let's see. Nah, this is fine. I'm like, so I'm like reading this thing, and you can kind of tell that this person has like only knows just the most vagaries about England, because they're kind of like, or not even England, just general what do we call it, Europe, because like the first time they actually talk about food outside of tea is literally fucking sushi, and I was like dying. Sent you something to help you feel better. Let me take a look. Let's see here. True, triple Y. I heard it in the goofy voice. Why would you do that to me? I can't. I just thought, I was just like, no. Damn it, Goofy. Not the Goofy ASMR. Oh my god. I was actually, like, I keep forgetting to do it, but at some point I will, I just have to make sure it doesn't crash my stream. But one thing I might do is actually make it so it's gonna cost a lot, because I know some of you guys are just sitting on cash money, points wise, but I'll probably make it so you can just summon the goof for the rest of stream. But I'm gonna make it very expensive. But I keep forgetting to do it because I know how to do it, I just keep forgetting to implement it. Anyway, I'm working in a meta isekai anime where the main protag works in the world selection system office as an administrator and assigns souls to the worlds they're eligible to be isekai to. But then one day along comes Truck-kun and the MP gets isekai'd, but since he's not a part of the system but an admin, the system doesn't know where to send him, so it starts breaking. Oh god. That would definitely be interesting. Yeah, I think I want to do it like that. Like, because I still like, well, you thought we were gonna avoid talking about isekai anime? Well, not on my watch. But like, I do like the potential isekai have, depending on what style you kind of want to go with, because you can either get isekai into a book, you can get isekai into a game, you get isekai into a world you have nothing to do with. It depends. Like for me, like deciding that it's more like, I've been looking at like right before stream I was looking at some architecture, and I'd like, oh damn, we're gonna have to kind of rethink how I want to describe stuff, because the time frame I'm looking at has a lot of like really cool like architecture and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh damn, I gotta work on that. I mean, we've seen isekai, we've seen reverse isekai, but we've never seen what happens in the background, like what the system does and where or who goes where. Yeah, like a lot of times when it's about like how to get protagonists into the magical world, you know, like, or in every once in a while a protagonist Chan. Let me stop. That draft looks awesome. Thanks, sir. Hello. Let's see. But like, I don't know, I just like, because the world I actually really do like. I was struggling with the current chapter, because I'm working on the, like, now that my outline is over, I was actually working on chapter 6. I don't know why chapter 6 was so hard for me, though. It was like so freaking difficult. I'm like, why is this happening to me? Excuse me, but I managed to figure it out. Because it's basically when the story kind of transitions to the next phase, which, you know, it's good to plan that, you know. But I managed to get that in there. But I actually do like the story so far. I know I say that like every couple of months, but I like this. Like, it's like I really like it this time. I like the I like the theme. You know, I like the theme. Chapter 6 is important. Like, it's like, because I decided one thing that's happened to me a lot with working on the story is that I've been working on the story for like close to 20 years now, and one thing I've done is that there's a bunch of different versions of this. There's like at least like, I think like 12 different versions of the story. And so I've actually been merging some of the stories together, since I don't have to, since I know, like, you know, okay, well, I liked this plot point from this story and I like this plot point from this story, so I decided to start combining some of the two, or some of the different ones, and I'm like, you know what, this is actually pretty cool. Like, this is pretty cool. Like, this guy's from like an older version. Like, I had to change his last name, because his last name was something else. I don't know if I want it to be, I don't know if I want his last name to be Riverly or Monroe. Because I think I might go with Riverly just because of the state of the story. Like, I might go with Riverly because I like Riverly. You know, it's like Dallas. It's one of those city names that I actually really like, because it's very simple. Speaking of isekais, I did discover an isekai that does remind me of your little isekai, especially the part where the MC wakes up hundreds of years later, at the game after the game ended, and has her own NPC children. Ooh, that sounds actually pretty cool. I think I might have heard about it. I think I might have heard about it. Speaking of semi-art arbitration, I don't know, attribution? I can't read. Anyway. I sent you a small quote. I'm scared. Cass, what did you do? Just one brick on a wall makes a bigger wall. Oh, that's actually really sweet. Thank you. I actually appreciate that a lot. See, taking the best parts and come on. Yeah. So, land of Liedel. Land of Liedel. I think I might have, like, because okay, so one of my favorite things to do is to watch Mother's Basement talk about the trash of the year, and there's almost always a bunch of isekai on there. I think he might have mentioned it, maybe, like, because I have decided I do want to actually start just reading or watching more anime versus just listening to people talk about it, because people have shit tastes, and my taste is the shittiest of them all, so I have to reassert myself. Twitch should be sending you notification because I am making frosting squills and emote and attributing it to you since, you know, you made them. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's see. Yeah, like, if you ever, like, whenever they talk about, like, you know, if you can't use a part of a story or whatever, store it for later. I think that's kind of what they mean. Because, like, this guy, I wish I could talk about this guy. He's a menace. Yes, I would pay for semi-reactions. Oh my god. You guys don't want me to react to anything. You don't want to see me react to anything. You don't want to see... Because, like, if I review anything... Have you seen me talk about Jane Austen? You don't want me to review anything. Because it'll literally just be like, who the fuck is this guy? Hello, sir. Who the hell is this bitch? Why are they doing that? This girl needs help. It'll just be a bunch of that. It'll just be a bunch of that. Do anyone have... He has, like, the slightest pointed ears. Because everybody does. Everybody has slightly pointed ears. Because they're in a magical world where, you know, they couldn't leave the elves alone. No. I like how he looks so sleepy, but is such a menace. I want to see semi-character design review stream. Oh god, no. Don't make me do it. I remember we did a collab where we talked about Jane Austen. Yeah, cold, like stone cold Jane Austen. As an author, save everything. An idea doesn't work in one story will fit perfectly in another down the road. Entire novels have been written by putting together ideas like puzzle pieces. That's very true. If you like, I never actually delete anything. I have a what I've called the wasteland, where I just kind of put stuff that just kind of didn't really work out anywhere. So I actually have that. It helps a lot because sometimes I'll be like, I'll find something that'll be like, wait, this is actually pretty cool. Like entire ideas, cities, stuff like that. I'll actually just put it like somewhere. So if you are a creator, make sure you save everything, never delete anything. Always like, and also back them up in multiple places. Like back them up in multiple places if you can. I do. Like, I've lost stuff before. It's mostly stuff from, like, you know, back in the 30s. Like, stuff. No, I was not born back in the 30s. Or was I? I wasn't. Or was I? I wasn't. But, okay, let's see. No, he doesn't look that bad. Yes. Well, okay, so, like, I can't talk much about this guy because this guy is made of delicious spoiler. But he is known as the Golden Bachelor because he's gonna have annoyingly blonde hair. Because you gotta have blondes in these things, you know? Oh, God. I'm a terrible person. Because I'm at the point where I'm like, no, since I actually might legitly publish this thing, I can't talk too much about some aspects of it. Just because, like, I feel like the reveal would be way better if you just didn't know what the deal was. Especially this guy, because I think he shows up in, like, the middle of the story, but I'm not sure, because I'm still writing it. like, this is for the novel. I'm pretty sure, like, because again, I'm not going to be able to post that much about it, but probably, like, I don't know. I'll probably, like, release something, like, at the end of the year, maybe. Depends. I'm not sure. Because these things, like, these in comics take a really long time to do. You know? Printing stuff takes forever, and that's what's so frustrating about some of it. It's like, it takes so long. It takes, like, literally 6 months sometimes. You know? And I'm like, ugh. Especially because I do have a full-time job, and I'm just like, man, I wish I could talk about this idiot. I wish I could, but I can't. You know, him or his stupid brother. That was tasty. Let's see here. It'll probably be very easy to tell who he's based off of, though. It's pretty easy to tell who he's based off of. Let's see. Unless you don't, I don't know, look at Black Butler. Yeah, I wish I don't really, like, sadly, I don't really, like, I think I can start doing some animation. It's just literally figuring out what I want to do. Like, I want to do, like, some, what do you call those, reels or whatever? But, like, it's just not, it's like just kind of, like, planning everything out. That's the hard part, you know? Like, it's just planning everything out that's so freaking hard, because I'm like, oh god. Like, I have to plan everything out. I have to, like, you know, just there's so much work I gotta do, but I will do it. I think it's like actually spending time to focus on the work instead of just talking about it might be a lot more helpful, you know? Look at this dumbass. Okay, okay. Okay, I like that. I like that face for him. And let's see. You're gonna what are you gonna wear? Let me go to my trusty dusty Pinterest and on my other computer and see what I want for your outfit. We're gonna give you something super duper masculine. Very masculine indeed. Let's see here. Go down, go down. Where I have my masculine outfits. D.O.G. What? I don't know what D.O.G.'s are, but I'm not gonna do it. We'll just do something simple for now. We'll do something simple. We will do that. Yeah. Let's see. Do I want to give you like the stupid fluffy collar? Maybe. That's a JoJo reference. Oh god. I'll give you D.O.G. Go. Storyboard, I have brother-in-law. What? That's his. Wait, what? Storyboard, I have brother-in-law. That's his job. What the? Honey, read some of your stuff out loud. What are you even trying to say here? There we go. DiGiorno, it's not delivery. It's DiGiorno. I hope you understand. Every time I think of DiGiorno, I think about that horrifying Ratatouille fanfic we made that one time. I hope you understand that. Every time I think of DiGiorno, I think of that stupid fanfic. Every single time. Just literally a man with a pizza head. Just, oh god. Like one of these days I'm gonna like go back because I still have that fanfic, by the way. I need to make some like horrifying edited art to just stick in there so people can visualize what I was talking about. See, it's in your DMs. The DOGs are actually mocked Socrates by bringing up the featherless chicken. Behold a human. What the fuck? Oh lord. Or would you rather think of that or the I don't know. The fanfic was surprisingly competent. What the hell? What's he even doing? Guys, what's he even doing? Is he just chilling? What's up with that? What's up with that weird thing in the background? Is that like another dog? Like what's I guess he's philosophizing for the dogs. He's philosophizing for the dogs. Hi there, Rin the Sloth. Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Semi Enigma. I'm an Elder Dragon Mom Boss. Thank you so much for joining the organization. You can pick up the badge at the front desk. How are you? Alright, back to this beautiful but stupid man. I have to make him absurdly gorgeous so people can understand that he's an idiot. They're like, Semi, what is with you and idiot men? I'm like, I have a type. Well, not this guy. I don't like this guy. This guy's evil. But like, he's like evil in the stupid way. He's like, he is the worst. He is the worst. Here. Yes. Oh, you know, it's like it's gonna be fluffier. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh shit. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh no. I straight up forgot. My back is just anyway. I don't know. I like the Isekai story I have so far. Like it's also very funny because like literally just dealing with like the completely normalness that is Leo has also just been murdering me on the inside, because like Leo is about as subtle as a hammer to the foot, you know, where I'm like he's not hiding the fact that he actively wants to have deeper relations with his employer, and it is very funny to me that she just kind of ignores it because she's like, I don't know how to deal with this man. There we go. About your making animation. Oh, that. Like, 'cause I do want to make like some cute little memes or whatever. It's just like figuring out how to do it, you know? Like, it's just figuring out how to do it, you know? That's more what it is. Oh yeah, it does tend to have a little thing over here, doesn't it? And you're gonna have like the billion buttons situation. You're gonna have like a trillion buttons by doing. My guy. This art is making me think either a snotty college professor or Fred from Scooby-Doo. Yes, what we have here is just Fred from Scooby-fucking-Doo. Yes. Give him 5 buttons. Hang on, I might have the same vest. Oh god. We're just gonna move up the buttons so we can add a 5th button. Oh yeah, so like we got 5 glorious buttons. Oh geez. Speaking of ASMR, Ellie's been using my phone for ASMR mukbangs. When her phone dies, because that algorithm seems to think ASMR RPs are related. Which, by the way, those video titles are wild. I expected my DFRPs and all, but there's some weird ones like Brainworm Eats Your Brain. Most of the weird ones are like Monster Girl ones. If you recognize the title, I'm judging you. Like, thankfully, no. Most of mine are, you know, guy kidnaps you from a cafe, or guy like breaks into your room. Fred went on to get a degree in criminology. Mystery game. I'll tell you there, magical Prince John. How you doing? How you doing? Like, I'm just like, oh shit. Oh, I lost my sensitivity yet again. Help. I should probably save or something. LOL. This is gonna go. This is gonna go. This is gonna go over here. This is gonna go. This is gonna go. So this will be like 10, I guess. There. I always have to look to make sure I didn't accidentally mute myself, you know? Recognize the model from one of Joe Cat's Uppies art you made a while back. Ah, yes. At least, you know what, chat? As angry and depressed as I am, at least I will know that after I have gone and I've been dead and buried, people will remember. Isn't that the bitch that picked up Joe Cat and got body slammed? That will be my claim to fame, and that will be glorious. Or say you imagine a girl eating the Pop-Tart lady. Yeah, What was her name? Leah. Yeah, Leah, basically, no matter how bad the situation is for the ASMR, just imagine this one lady eating a Pop-Tart, like a strawberry Pop-Tart the whole time. Like, she's being kidnapped or drugged or whatever, and there's just this Pop-Tart. What did she say? I'm like, oh man. At least I know that at least Joe Cat will keep me alive in people's memories. Like, ah, remember that one bitch. Like, my glorious claim to fame. I don't do anything else. Like, I'm just like, how is it like all the stuff that people ever noticed me for, like the stupidest things ever. There we go. I'll fix that later. Okay. And it's gonna be, oh wait, didn't I download some filigree? Yes, I did download some filigree, so I'll do that later. Okay, great. Now I have to do the hard part. What is your hair situation, sir? We're not gonna keep you bald. We're not gonna make you an elegant Lex Luthor. We're gonna make you haired instead of hairless. Is that the way though? Stupid is relatable, I suppose. It's always the silly stuff that sticks to people. Yeah. No. He lives in, like, not Victorian England. He's gotta have, like, stuff going on. Oops. We're gonna have a very haired gelatin. Yeah, we're gonna have a very haired gelatin here. Very haired gelatin indeed, because that's English, I swear. I know how to English. I'm Jean-Claude. I'm bald enough, right? Don't block me. Excuse me. Ah. Okay. Why? Why do you hate me? How dare you? Just because it's fun to bonk me doesn't mean that you should. No. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. It feels wrong. It feels wrong. I can't do it. I can't do it yet. Oh god. Oh, that was about to be really bad for me. I can't. Oh lord, it's an option button for people to press. I mean, it is. But it's because you're supposed to show restraint. You're supposed to show restraint and not bark me constantly. You're supposed to be like, ah, yes, even though I do see this button, I will show restraint and totally not poke at it. And then people are like, ah, restraint, I'm going in. Unfortunately, no, that's not the tape. Don't bark me. Let's see here. So we gave the other guy like wavy hair. So you're gonna get the horrifying straight hair, my dude. You're gonna get the horrifying straight hair. I'm sorry. You're gonna be as stereotypical as it gets. Sorry, my dude. We can't make you remotely interesting. If we did, who knows? Who knows what tragedy shall befall thee or whatever. No, I think you just have shoulder length hair, I think it's just shoulder length hair. Let's see. We'll give you more interesting hair eventually, or whatever. Just for now, you're just gonna have to be boring. You're just gonna have to be boring. Let's see here. Yeah, I believe it's like just shoulder length. Maybe. Anyway. Yeah, like he doesn't need to stick out too much. He's already the talk of the town. He is, I don't know, made of lasagna or something. Like like he's made of lasagna, so he doesn't need to, you know, he doesn't have to be super whatever. Let's see here. What do we do for the bangs situation? I think you actually do have a part in your hair. Yeah. I have to like make sure he doesn't get. I also have to make sure he doesn't get confused for Kirk, because Kirk is a different character who is also horrifyingly blonde. So I'm just like, wait, I have to pay attention to these things, because that's the thing about blonde characters, is they're so popular. You always have to kind of be a little bit careful with them, because they will blend into each other. Blonde characters blend into each other a lot. Here we go. Yes, he definitely looks like he does taxes. Yep, he does not do tax evasion whatsoever. That would be weird. Like he would never do tax evasion, because that is illegal. Lasagna is the best. He's like, behold my human lasagna hybrid. Like the horrifying science of it all. Like, oh, what are you making there? A man out of lasagna. Yeah, he would do tax manipulation, but never tax evasion. Eat some lasagna then. Eat some delicious lasagna. Okay, okay. Yep, he definitely looks like a upstanding gent who doesn't do crime. Yep, because in the story he definitely doesn't do that. He definitely does not do delicious crime. Nope, not on my watch. Not in this economy. The real question is do I want pizza? He fooled me? What do you mean? Do you think he does tax evasion? He would never. He would never do tax evasion. He would never do that shit. He is an upstanding guy. He's an upstanding guy. Like 110%. He's like, yes, he's very upstanding. Yeah. Very, very upstanding. He has the horrifying colored eyelashes of a criminal. But there is no good but cheap lasagna near me. Well, eat the cheap lasagna. I don't trust those sleazy eyes. Oh no, it's the stripper eye saga all over again. When will we ever escape? Hey, hello, how are you today? But look, he's just a nobleman. He's just a nobleman, a lover of the arts, you know? He's a lover of the arts, you know. He that's all he wants. He just loves art, you know. He's not weird or a criminal that commits crime, because he is a noble young man, you know, noble and full of cheese or whatever, because he's secretly lasagna, you know. He's like just a lasagna man, you know. He's a glorious lasagna. It's like, Sammy, what are you talking about? Like, we can't escape the stripper eyes. We can't, chat. We can't escape the stripper eyes. I'm mad my mom called me that. Zebby, did you watch Outlaw Star? I watched it, but I promptly forgot about it. Why? Ah, my neck. Anyway. Oh. Like, look at him in all of his majesty. Yeah, he definitely doesn't cause issues for anybody. He's just like a good guy who does the right thing every single time. Yep. Might have to sketch his brother after this, because he also has a brother. Oh god. Like, he has a brother, a sister, and parents who love him. In fact, he is the favorite. He is the favorite of his family. He is the golden child, if you will. Oh. I heard a stutter. Hello. But he is the favorite of his family. Because, I mean, look at him. You know, he would never commit tax evasion, you know, or embezzlement, or anything like that. He's so gentle, you know, that he would never commit crime, ever. He would never bring shame upon the family. Like, Sammy, you're setting this guy up for some okie doke, aren't you? I'm like, what do you mean? I would never. Like, look at him. He's just such a nice guy. He's a nice guy who would never do anything. Reminds that guy that had a crush on the main character, Gene? I can't remember crap from All Out stuff. All I know is that there's a guy with red hair and a guy with blonde hair and a girl who was in a box and a cat and another lady. who was there, I think. I don't know. When I showed my cousin my model, she kept saying that it doesn't look like me. I showed her your model and asked if she thought you were actually a dragon lady. And she said, it's not the same because she said, your model's really beautiful. Aw, thank you. The posh dude who seems like a love interest turns out to be the evil mastermind usually. Like, he does have, like, evil mastermind, like, vibes, doesn't he? Like, never trust, like, when it comes to, like, you know, one thing I've learned in my many years of being an animu is that you should never trust blonde people. You just don't trust blonde people. They're evil, they will do tax evasion, and they will steal your mom, so just don't do it. Just don't. There we go, much better. Trying to use more slightly some slightly more, you know, delicate lines. Some slightly more delicate lines. Like Dr. Evil, yes. If Dr. Evil was blonde, he would be even more evil, but alas, he's bald. But if he wasn't bald, he'd be blonde, which means he's evil. That's why you can't trust blondes. Blondes are evil. They will do evil things. They will steal your game cartridges and sell them on eBay and not even send them. So, but because they'll sell it under your name, but they won't even send it, so you'll get a bad review. Yep. Specifically blonde men. Blonde women in anime are either Americans or yeah, I can't. So in American culture, bald people are obviously evil ones. In anime, blondes are evil. Yes. Rinrin, I know you like blondes, but they're evil and bad for you. They are gonna just steal all of your money and probably poison you in your sleep. You don't want that. They're gonna give you poison bed sheets. Is that what you want? Do you want this guy to give you a poison bed sheet? Because he will. He'll give you a poison bed sheet. He'll lull you to sleep, and then before you know it, you'll be dead. I'll say that Mori. Hello. Welcome in. My name is Sammy Enigma. I'm an Elder Dragon Mom Boss. Thank you so much for joining the organization. You can pick up your badge at the front desk. Anyway. I'll send the boy. No, not the fight all the blondes. Yes, that's why Naruto is so popular against evil blondes architecture. I can't. Yeah, let's go. But like, this guy will give you an evil, like, not evil, but he'll give you a poison bed sheet, and then you're just gonna be like, you know, and then you'll never wake up, and then he'll, like, you know, do that weird thing guys do whenever they, you know, you fall asleep or whatever, and he'll, like, touch your hair, regardless of whatever your gender is, and just, like, you know, just softly, he'll, like, softly touch your hair and be like, ah, yes, you'll be mine forever. Sweet dreams, my beloved. And then you're just, like, you're just there forever, and you're dead. I brought the idea of me trying out dating my friends, and one of them immediately brought up the older woman thing. Good bean. Good thing you're bringing this up now instead of when I was angry earlier. Ahem. Dear Dio, thank you so much for being such a good employee, and for always, no matter what happens, doing whatever I say, because obedience is a good trait. But only to me. If you're obedient to someone else, get out. But since you're obedient to me, that's what matters. So continue to be the best employee and my undying servant. On the forehead. There you go. Thank you for being a good bean. Now this guy definitely looks like he definitely seems like the very, like, you know, you don't realize he's yandere until, like, you know, it's too late. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know what, like, male yanderes come in literally two flavors, which is like blonde and like gay. I'm trying to think of the hair colors of most yanderes that are, like, in general, because, like, yeah, like, I don't know, they usually come in blonde and gay. That's it. I'm always too late when it comes to the yanderes. Ellie has a hatred for blondes when we started dating, mainly from dreams of a blonde woman flirting with me. Oh, damn. Okay, deal. There we go. Yes. Yes. Yips. But like, I don't know, like I do like blonde yandere's be killing me though, because they be like so nice, you know, but they never just like, they always have this kind of weird like transition though. Like they always have this weird transition where they're kind of like, they're super nice, but then they always have like this weird changeover with their face where they're suddenly super, like their bone structure changes how weird they look. They're like, I'm just like, bro, why do you look like that? Here we go. I guess sometimes yandere like men are like are brunettes, but I cannot recall any. Do you chat, like tell me about all of the yandere men and what their hair colors are. I need to do a consensus. Because I straight up cannot, like, I'm like, I know they come in more flavors than just blonde, but I cannot for the life of me think of any right now. I'm like, what other flavors of yandere are there? It's like, oh, what's your flavor? What is your favorite flavor of yandere? It's like, yandere men are like already kind of weird because they're kind of normal, you know? Because like most yandere men are just regular male leads, so it's kind of hard to like tell them apart, you know? Because I don't know, people who tend to write male leads don't know what normal guys are like, you know? Because I read me a lot of stories and like the male leads in those always tend to be kind of red flaggy, you know? Like they tend to be a bit like, I think girl needs some assistance because this guy needs to go to jail, you know? I'm just like, oh god, what even are like male yandere, like who are actually supposed to be yandere and not like, you know? Hello, hey Papa, hello. Let's see. I mean Volsina, but I like to call you Volpine. I'm sorry. Like now I'm trying to like think about it. Like what are the flavors of yandere exactly? So like wait. Because they literally just kind of come in like two flavors, which is like blonde and dead or whatever. I'm just like, what are the flavors we're trying to eat here? What is the rotisserie we're speaking of? Oh, thank you very much for giving us a subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I've never been normal. I can't tell you what normal's like. Because I'm like, oh jeez, scaring the crap out of people. Because I'm like, I think the only other type of yandere, male yandere, is like, they tend to have green hair, I think. Now I'm talking about the yanderes that specifically like to yandere at women, because I don't know, I don't consume enough like yaoi to know what guy yanderes are like, because that also just seems, because like because your standard like top in most like male anime is already freaking yandere because he's always a freaking criminal, so I'm just like, I don't know. Yeah, hello at all. Volsi, hello, how are you? Like, now I'm trying to really think about it. Like, it's like, what is it? I'm like, apparently in order to be yandere you gotta be blonde, I guess. I don't know. Alpha, yeah, I'm doing all right. Let's see. Or at least I'm better than earlier. I was like angry and depressed earlier, but I am now better. Hey, now I'm actually really thinking about it. Like, so I really do like, because like most of the time, it depends. Yeah, I think honestly, I think most of them are actually just blonde. Yeah. I think most yanderes are just blonde. That's why you shouldn't trust them. You shouldn't trust blondes. Yep. Because they will drug your sheets. Like they will drug your sheets, and they will, like, you know, you can't eat biscuits around them because they'll put weird stuff on your biscuits, and then before you know it, everyone's dead. Let's see. Because like mostly, especially since most of the time people only pay attention to yanderes when they're girls, so it's kind of like, I don't know. I think it's because like male yanderes are a little too close to actual like psychotic men, so that might be why no one like likes them, like, or at least outside of audio. They're fine in audio. There. Now I'm thinking about it. Now let's make yours weirdly fancy for some reason. There we go. You get that whatever that is. Okay. Oh my, dang it. Let's see, thank you for the care combo. The anime is the biggest example of fictional hot IRL, the scary. No, I get you. Blonde Semi will look stupid. Anyway. I gave him multiple pocket squares. There's a bunch of little ones in there. He has a bunch of little pocket squares. Oh god. Because now I'm just literally like, what even it like male animes are like, they're not hard or anything, but I think like, because they're like, I don't know, like I think it's literally because like male yanderes really do just kind of, your average male yandere actually behaves like just a toxic man, and that's kind of normal. I think that's kind of why it's kind of hard for me to really think of one, is that they literally just, like most standard male leads, just kind of behave psychotic in the first place. And so as a result, it's kind of hard to, like, unless the story legitly tells you outright that this guy is psychotic, you know, or not even the story, but like, there's like a vibe check with like the female lead half the time, because sometimes they'll be doing some heinous shit, but the female lead be like, I mean, that's normal, and I'm like, no. You can give him a pocket square. I could, or I could just do whatever the stupid crap I just did this now. Actual scares of things I can't do. Oh lord, not the mirror thing. Like, I don't know, I'm just like, simply because, like, and I really do, I am really starting to think that the reason that male yanderes are coming, like, don't seem to register half the time is legitly because most male leads are psychotic, you know? Like, they straight up are, like, a lot of them are just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna, like, you know, like, the guy's like stalking her or whatever, and she's fine with it until, like, I think you're only really considered like a threat if you're ugly. You have to either be ugly or you have to have like a weird transformation where the artist of the manga treats you like you're ugly, so they have to, like, you know, draw you very weirdly. You know, like, he's always like, it's like he'll suddenly look like he's 40, you know? Like, he'll suddenly look like he's 40, you know? He's like, oh wait, no, that's not what I'm gonna do. There we go. Like, I'm guessing, because I'm thinking about all the stuff that I've read that actually has a yandere in it, because a lot of times, like, yanderes are also very short-lived, so it's really hard to, like, remember when they show up. So I'm just like, oh god, when do they show up? Like, yeah, I think they literally, you're either blonde or you have, like, green hair if you're a yandere. I don't know why those are the yandere colors for men. For girls it's pink and black, but I'm just like, the fuck? Does it say single square that's folded weird? I mean, yeah. Sammy, is it common trope for a romance manga to have both leads have black hair and the other blonde? I see. Yeah, it's, now I don't know why blonde hair seems like it's completely normal in manga, because, well, people in Japan don't have blonde hair most of the time, whatever. But like, if you're male, okay, so here comes the male lead tracker. If you're male lead, number one, it depends on who, like, does your female lead have brown or black hair? If she has brown or black hair, your male lead will have red hair. Why? I don't know. But he will have red hair. Sometimes there will be a variation and he will have black hair, but normally that's seen as weird. Even yaoi card I've seen. Like, if your female lead has blonde hair or light brown hair, the male lead will have black hair. If your female lead has white hair, your male lead can also be blonde, but that's pretty rare. If your female lead has pink hair, Your male lead will have he will have black hair. If you don't know who the male lead is, pay attention to what color the female lead's hair is. Once you do that, you'll be able to spot him in no time. Because it's that predictable. They're like, oh, I don't know who the male lead is. Does she have black hair? His hair is gonna be red. It doesn't matter what the author says. That's what's gonna happen. Semi did ever watch Future Diary? Semi ever did watch Future Diary. It's kind of shit. Why? Even if it's not published anywhere, Semi-X Dodge Ram is canon. I can't. What about Kazuma and Darkness? No. This only applies to female-led stories. Male leads, we can't talk about that because they have way more variety. And besides, most of the time, male main characters don't get to have a canon waifu. But if he does, she will almost always have red hair for some reason. The redheads and the light browns usually tend to win, but they're also just not allowed to actually have romance, so there's that. But most female-led stories or female isekais or whatever, she's only allowed to be one man ever, and everyone else is just a weird hanger-on. But if you it's basically. But if you're placing bets, place bets on the redhead, the black hair. Blonde is literally only if your female lead also has blonde. It has white hair, but not if she has blonde hair because that's incestuous. Let me stop. But according to Japan, two blondes do not make a right. I feel like most black-haired male leads look identical to each other. They are identical. They're always like a duke or something, you know. He's always like a duke, you know. He's always somehow a general or a really great soldier, despite the fact that he's 17. You know, maybe he'll get to be 24. But I'm sorry, as someone who's above the age of goddamn 40, 20-year-olds accomplishing anything is a menace. There we go. If you have a male, they always have absurdly broad shoulders, you know, they always have really broad shoulders and they always have that serious look on their face, you know. Also, if you have a pink-haired main character and you have a black-haired male lead and there's a redhead male lead, if there's a male who has red hair and he has way more chemistry than your pink-haired female, he is a distraction. Do not trust the author. He will never get anywhere. Because I don't know. It's a weird trope. It's weird. Color representation is oh yeah, and if somehow you get someone if you get a cast of milk colored people, if there's anybody with any type of melanin, he is not even considered unless your female lead is basically looks like she's 10 years old, is sickly with white hair, then she gets to have a dark skinned hubby. But if that is not the case, he's just a distraction. He's very relaxed because he's a good boy. He is totally not evil and doesn't do tax evasion, I swear. He will never do tax evasion. He's a good man that has only done good things to good people. He would never steal your taxes and poison your sheets. and burn your fields. He would never do such a thing because he is a good Christian man. Let me stop saying that. I can't even finish the sentence. Anyway. Hello. Afternoon. Hello, Sardine. Hi. How are you? So when I do my story, because Stella looks let me go get her. Let me go get Stella right quick. Let me go get my girl so you guys can know what my female lead looks like, okay? So for those of you who have not seen her, this is Stella. She's my female lead. So she technically falls into the white hair. So she could be with anybody. She could be with anybody at all. She's technically with this idiot. So I say technically, as if he let anybody else near her. So, you know. So these two, this isn't even like a spoiler, these two are technically a thing. Why does this look ominous and weird? Anyway, I'm like, why does this look so weird and ominous? Like, stop trying to foreshadow the story, Clip Studio Paint. Anyway. I found one anime called Romance Killer. The female lead has red hair and the male lead has blonde. Is blonde. Are you sure? If there's any like weird pictures of all of the guys just kind of draped over the woman, that is a lie. That is never ever a thing. Let's see here. Technically, Triple, your hair is just white. No one actually pays attention to silver, so you would fall into the white-haired camp. There we go. Since you have white hair, it is by law of anime that you will be with a woman with black hair. My hair is white and it says my skin. Azure, I'm sorry, you will also be with a black-haired beauty. It's silver, but according to anime, it's gonna just be white. Okay. Look, them's the rules. Them's the rules, you know? I don't make the rules, I just call them like I see them. That is your destiny. So Triple's a silver fox. Oh god, he's too young to be a silver fox. He's not even 30. I mean, no, I think he's 30 now. I don't know. Damn, I guess I'm getting a blonde because I have, yeah, like, well, don't worry, Cass, you will have either a redhead or a blonde. Congratulations. Yo, I refuse to be a black I refuse to be the black hair main character. Azure, you have to do your destiny. You gotta do it. I'm bald, I'm Plumby Blues, the one of the harem. I don't even realize that I'm in because I'm like, oh my god, snacks, I can't. There we go. Okay. But yes, this guy, he is certainly he's not a gentleman. But he's like, you know, he's definitely a guy, you know. He's a guy of the nobility, you know. Because like, you know, he's like the other guy, only worse. But he's like, you know, he's a man of the nobility. He's of that, what do they call, the good breeding or whatever. He's like, oh, he's a young man of good breeding, and I'm like, I hate that term. Like, I hate that term so much. It's so bad. That guy, yes, he has good. It's like he has good breeding. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean? You know, he has good lineage. He has good lineage. You know, he's not the head of his family. His brother is, because they're not putting this guy in charge of anything. He's not in charge of shit because he's a freaking jackass. Like he's just a bad news all around. He's a bad news bear, man. Here we go. Yes. Yes. Perfect, my son. But he's certainly a favorite. He is, like, you know, the favorite of his family, the golden child. You know, he was born looking, they're like, oh my god, when he was born, everyone thought he was an angel. You know, he's soft spoken. You know, he likes animals. I'm trying to think of stuff that he actually does do that isn't not crime. Let's see, I realize Silver the Hedgehog is and Sonic is silver, but that his fur is white. Exactly, I'm telling you. Bro looks like classically, he is the classic lead. Waiting to see the second Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. Just another 15. Ooh. I only change the hair color often, so the rules don't apply to me. I'm just saying that normally, you know, normally that's how it be. Though technically, usually if you have someone who changes hair a lot, they will probably end up with somebody with lighter brown hair or black hair. Becky with the good hair, get me out of here. Here we go. I might change his skin color, but I do need to make him obnoxiously blonde. Now, how blonde is he? Let's take a look. How blonde is this blonde man? We're gonna start with the default blonde. Oh god, that is mustard color. That is mustard. He is not mustard color, but this is a start. This is a start. Don't worry, he will not be staying mustard for long. But we will We will fix him. We will get the mustard out of this man. That is so mustard. Oh god. That is very mustard, ew. God damn, I did not know how mustard that color looked. Oh god. From the great mustard family. I gotta fix this though. There we go. Let's see here. Oh. Yes, and yeah. There we go. Perfect. Anyway. Get the hot dog? No. Are they remoted from Scott program? Yes. Okay. So let's now that I've done that, like it's also like, because if I make him like platinum blonde, it's gonna just bleed into his skin color. Like, I mean, technically it could work. Technically, you know. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. Oh god, that just bleeds in so badly to each other. Like, it's like, is there a difference between his skin and his hair? Oh, we don't know. Oh boy. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's try this instead. Oh, I don't know. I kind of like the other one. Do this. We need at least a little bit of differentiation here. Okay. Perhaps we should just make him even paler. Stop, I'm going to hell. Like, this bitch don't go outside. Like, this man don't go outside, so it's fine. Wait, where's this? Oh god, I forgot where his skin color is. Oh, it's up there. Ooh, now he looks like he's dead. Never mind. Oh god, that was bad. Not the banana. Oh god. No, like he like wait. Do something like okay. There we go. Okay, actually that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Semi-record of Ragnarok got hot butler, but how hot is he? And does he actually do butler, or is he just a guy in a suit? There's a difference. Okay. That looks, I don't know, he looks like a little too elfish like this, so I think I might go with this instead. Okay. Hermes, I don't know. Hermes doesn't feel very butlery to me. Let's color in the eyes just so that way I don't forget about it. Let me turn this off for now. So I can go ahead and just color this in, right click. I am hungry, I should eat food. Let's see. Just go ahead and do this right quick. I'm also trying to be, I'm trying a little bit of stylisticness with this too. Because like usually I tend to do thicker lines, but I try to do some that's a little bit more like soft as well. Because I have just been really frustrated with my art lately. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna try and do some stylistic nonsense. I'm gonna do some stylistic nonsense. Let's see here. No, as for his eye color, we gotta make him like I was like, we gotta make him super white. Like, let's stop. But don't worry, for once him being like super white is a part of his character. It's not because he's the default. I'm like, no, we have to highlight his weird whiteness. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. Do I what color do I want your eyes to be, my dude? Like the most obnoxious pale blue ever. Let's see. He's a baller and a god. I don't know. He just looks like Sebastian. Also, why did that second picture make him look so dumb? Like, he looks super dumb in that second picture. He looks like really stupid. That's very dumb looking. I mean, everybody looks like Sebastian. Leo looks like Sebastian. Everybody's just Sebastian. It's like, oh, his dad is just. Do I want them to be blue? Or do I want them to be like this? No, no. Someone already has light color. I gotta make it like. Or maybe I should make it like annoyingly dark blue so you can see the darkness of his soul. Let's see. Okay, let me turn everything else back on. Oh god, he's got jaundice. Oh god, he's got jaundice. Oh god. Let's see. Maybe. Let's see. Oops. Nope. That's not what I meant to do. Normally you want to make it a slightly darker because, you know, but that looks ugly. That looks ugly. Okay. I don't know. Just doing a little bit of experimentation, just a little bit. Let's see. Might get Olive Garden. That might be an idea. I might do that. Let's see here. I have to see what it looks like all together. Because this is the first time I've, like, even though he's been around for a while, this is the first time I've actually drawn this character, so I'm not entirely sure how I want this to go. Let's see. Because he's kind of important, but not as important as you might think. Let's see. He definitely makes a, he does make a lasting impression, though. Because he's totally not Yandere or anything. That'd be weird. Oh boy, my computer's having a time. My computer's having a time. Okay. Maybe I should change his eyes to gray. Let me change his eyes to gray, maybe. Okay. I'll look at chat in a second. Trying something here. Anyway. I mean, I think what I like about Sebastian is just the fact that he's kind of like Sebastian is kind of passive aggressive, and that's what I like about him. Like he's legitly passive aggressive half the daggone time, and I think if he was not like that, I'd probably hate him. There we go. My computer is straining for some reason. Like, my computer is straining. And I don't know why. First of all, put that. What was that doing? Okay. Let's see. There we go. This dude is getting stronger. Why is your RP I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I'm like, dude, stop. Do I want him to have darker? Do I want to have darker eyes or like? I don't know. He feels like the type of guy to have like just black. His eyes are just black. Like the pits of his soul. Like he feels like one of these fuckers. Like, oh god. Like he feels like this would just be like, you know, there's nothing but darkness. There's nothing but darkness in there. That's what this guy kind of feels like to me. You know, like there's nothing but darkness in there. There you go. He has like a little bit of light in there. Oh, that looks so creepy. Like this looks creepy as hell. Let's see here. Yep, he definitely doesn't do anything. He doesn't do any crime. Of course not. Yep. There we go. Let's add some, at least some life to you. Goddamn. Anyway. It's like, what are you doing to me? Hush, I'm creating a masterpiece of just this one guy. Oh, wait, multiply. There we go. Yep, he definitely doesn't do anything bad. There we go. And we just add a little bit of this. Let's see if this will work. Oops, nope. I was like, that is not right. Yeah, that'll work. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Let's see. Boop, boop. Okay. Yeah, this works. This works. Anyway. And yes, anyway. All that's missing is the name tag that says definitely not a criminal with a weird torture. I was about to say, how did you know? I mean, it's pretty obvious this guy is up to no good. He just doesn't look like anybody who would be a good idea whatsoever. Let's see, let's do it all the way. Because we need some contrast. We need some contrast. Okay, as for your colors, I think I'm gonna go mainly with like some royal blues probably, just because of what your family house is like. So we're gonna not do any subversion or anything and put you in hilariously light colors. Yep. We're gonna just put you in some nice normal colors here, you know, nothing too bad. Let's lower the saturation though. You got some nice little white petite filles. Give you a white shirt. Let's see here. Yep, a very upstanding man, upstanding citizen even. Like, what? He would never do anything weird to women. Oh, God. Let's see. There we go. He looks like he's soulless in the void, like eyes. Like who's the who's more mischievous, Leo or him? Well, you'll have to tune in next time to find out. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Going to be that dark. He looks like the type of guy to draw to draw things out uncomfortably with saying, "Trust me." This is literally the trust me bro guy. He's definitely the trust me bro guy. Oh. Computer, I believe in you. We can do this together. Just calm down. My computer is just like, ah! I'm like, it's okay. We'll make it, computer. We'll make it. It's fine. It's fine. We can do it. Okay. Multiply. We're almost done. And then you can rest. And then we can talk about this guy not doing tax evasion. Okay. Like, my computer is struggling today. All right. This, like this. There we go. And then in here. In case you are wondering, this guy is completely human, but because I always imagine that if you have enough magical shenanigans, that like things will basically kind of like warp a little bit. So most people by default do have slightly pointed ears. Also, you have like to add like the crazy homeless dude that tells Stella about this dude and about the rumors about him and about that they believe him until the crazy guy says, some even say he's a homunculus made of lasagna. And that's what they just don't believe it. Absolutely. Also, hi there, Iced TVT. Welcome in. My name is Semi Enigma. I'm an Elder Dragon Mom Boss. Thank you so much for joining the organization. You pick up your badge at the front desk. Yeah, this looks like an upstanding guy. He would never do tax evasion. It's like he's just such a good man. He's just such a good man. Like, good man, my foot. Let's see here. Let's see. Like that. And Oop. All right. Okay. Oop. There we go. Yep, definitely not a tax evader. He's like, I've never even heard of tax evasion. He's like, that's I don't pay taxes. I'm like, buddy. Just like, I don't pay taxes. What are you talking about? Oh god. Yeah, do I want this instead? Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what style I want to go with here. I think I kind of like this better. I was about to say, ooh. Like, it's gonna be okay, computer. It's gonna be okay. Computer's just like, ah! Let's see here. Ooh, I kind of, oh, okay, wait. I kind of like this. I kind of like this. Okay. Ooh. We've turned this one off. Okay. And then let's get rid of some of that. Top. Bottom. Okay, I definitely like this way better. Anyway. I love eating. It's like, I love eating art. You could definitely eat this guy because he's kind of terrible. Bro, eyes look like death. What do you mean? He's got light in his eyes. Look, it's right there. It's right there. There's definitely some light in there, you know? He's got light in his eyes somewhere. I'm going to hell. We'll use this for the shading over here. As my computer dies. My computer's just like, ah! This man's still evil, help! I was popping in real quick to say what's up, but take care. No problem, thank you. Also, you said how the changing the hair color ended up with light brown haired characters, but my hair like is dark black, so the rules still don't apply. Damn. His dyed hair is pink and it looks very lovely. Ah, I see. Ow. Well, no, if her hair is pink, then she has to be with a black haired man or very dark brown, so I still win. Let me stop. Anyway, let's see here. Okay, I forgot what I was gonna do. Fuck. Oh yeah, I gotta put filigree on this man. I gotta put the filigree on him. You gotta put the filigree on him. Okay. Let's see if my computer can handle it. Let's choose this one. Okay. Oh god! so sorry. That looked so fucking funny. I fucking can't. That was hilarious. He looked like he just went from like Regency to fucking Hot to like I don't know, H&M or some shit. What is this? Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was so bad. Oh my god, that was the worst thing I have ever seen in my entire life. Oh my god, that was so bad. Oh my god. Oh, that looks so bad though. Oh god. Okay. Anyway, let's fix this right quick, man. Okay, that's it. Like goddamn. Whew. Okay, first of all, oh wait, what was I doing? Okay. Oh. Woo! Oh, buddy. Oh my god. Hallie texts her when she wants to win an argument. I don't trust Sam anymore. What do you mean? Oh, what are you talking about? Curtis, how dare you? Let's see if I can make the pattern a bit bigger. Okay, there we go. Yeah, right there. Okay. Ooh, ooh, that was a bad one, chat. That was that was all go. Oh, that was so bad for a second. Oh my god. So bad. Jeebus. Anyway, let me fix a few things here and then we will be good for today. Lost my freaking mind. Ooh, ooh. Oh, that was so bad. Goodness. Go, and I need this for right here. And then we'll fill in the blanks here. There we go. Oh, I need to fix that. There we go. There we go. Oh. It was like the beginning of an analog horror. Oh god. So instead of scarring you with monsters, he scares you with horrific patterns. That was horrendous. I'm not gonna lie. It was horrendous. Like, it was awful. Okay. And then I just gotta do the line work. Right quick. It's like, what? He would never steal your car. I was like, that's something someone would totally say. He's like, what? He would never steal your car. Like, what are you talking about? What do you mean stealing my car? Alright, and then for this, because again, I gotta give him a softer... There we go. Look at that softness. Yeah. I go for that soft nonsense, you know, so it disguises the fact that he totally doesn't do tax evasion. Like, he would never. Like, he's an upstanding guy. Trust me, bro. Like, trust me, he definitely does not have a weird apartment somewhere where he does weird things. Let's see here. Okay, I gotta go back and fix that. But we're almost done. We're almost done. Because he has a very simple, like, design, though. Like I can't wait to draw his brother, because he has like he has a big contrast with his older brother. So he has an older brother named I think it was like Kenneth last time I checked. Oh, this guy's name's Marcus. His name is Marcus, by the way. Yes, his name is Marcus from the Riverly family. So he's Marcus whatever Riverly. He has a fancy middle name, but I can't remember what it is right now. I wrote it down somewhere. Okay. Yeah, drawing this guy makes me nauseous. Anyway, Mm-hmm. Evil? What do you mean? He would never do tax evasion. Yes. Yes. Like, he's obviously a very upstanding guy who would never do bad ever, I swear. Alright. Okay. Okay, cool. Nope. This is what I need right here. Perfect. And yeah. Dear computer, stop straining so much. We're almost done. My computer's like, oh, we can't handle this guy. I'm like, calm down, computer. We can do this. We can. I know that his stupid patterns are really egregious, but we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it, computer. Like, get away from me. Okay. And here. Take care of these to add more of the softness. And also in here. There we go. Okay, cool. Marcus Enigma. No, he's not gonna have my last name, not this fucker. Let's see. Okay. I do need to merge all the layers though. So we're gonna merge all those right quick. Hopefully this will help my computer not die. Cause damn. It's murdering my freaking computer. Jesus. There we go. I do need to fix a few things though. Because I think his head's a little bit too... long. Let's see, we'll bring it down just a smidge. Yeah. Because there we go. Much better. And then... let's see. That's not quite right enough for what I want. Nope, not that either. Oh jeez. Hello, how are you? Hope you're doing good today. Okay, no, that looks awful. There we go. Let's see here. Yes, he's very normal looking. Yep. My very normal son. Anyway, thank you very much, Ray. How are you? What was that? What was that? Don't worry about it. It looks like the brutal and ruthless noble, but in reality he's a big teddy bear. No, like, Kenneth just looks like I'll probably see, I'll see if I can draw him next time, but like, Kenneth is just a very stern older brother. Basically he, cause he's the one who takes over the family, so, there we go. But yeah, like, Kenneth is the one who takes over the family, he's a Marquis. So he's a Marquis. So as a result, he has a, he's a lot more serious, but he's a nice guy. He has a nice wife, you know, he has a son, you know, he has to cover for his not psychotic brother, you know, as one does. I feel like I should, let's see. I feel like I need to add something to kind of brighten things up here. Is this what I use? Maybe? There we go. There we go. Let's say like, oh, you're awfully dark, son. There we go. Because I'm like, ah, Shouldn't be that bad. Okay. And then we're gonna just use this. Okay, yeah, I like that better. And then we're gonna just put this down here. Just gonna merge this actually. Okay. And so now, take this and make this a lot better. Yeah, it's very average. You see, hey, hello, how are you? Let's see. And then, but yeah, we are almost done, almost at the end of the stream anyway. So we're almost done with my completely normal and not psychotic son. Lovely. There you go. He looks so happy. Like, he just looks like, just look at the joy on his face. Like, yep, this is the yeah. Actually, no, let me do it from down here. Okay, there we go. He looks so happy all the time. Oh god. Villain? What? How dare you? He's not a villain. He's a nice guy who doesn't do any crime. Let's see. Do I want that? No, I don't. I want something a little bit less diffused. There we go. Ah, there we go. Yes. Glorious. Let's see, what are we gonna give him for a background? The darkness to bring out his eyes. He's so fucking terrifying for some reason. Like, oh my god. He looks so fucking... He looks really, really menacing. He looks very menacing. Wait, let me put that in here. Actually, I gotta fix something. Let's turn that off for a second. Let's turn this off for a second. I need to add wispies. Because I haven't done wispies in a while, and they always add a little bit of character. Smiling on the outside, plotting crimes on the inside. Oh god. He's the reason why the rose bush is extended. What do you mean? He would never. He would never do such a thing. He's a good man, chat. He's a good man who does good things. He does the Lord's work. Baby. Like, Sammy, we don't believe you. This guy's literally Satan incarnate. I'm like, no. He's a good guy. Oh god. Ooh, that's good. That is good right there. Ooh. Yes. Oh man, this looks way better. This looks so much better. Look at this shit. This looks so good. Let's see. And yes, perfect. Yep, definitely not a tax evader. There we go. Look at him. He's so normal, I can't even stand it. Like just the dark. I don't know. It's like you get to see music lyrics in the background. Oh god, it depends on which lord you're talking about. Like about darkness, possibly. No, never. Anyway, let me get his name. Let me get his name. Let's see. Wait, this one. We're almost done. We're almost done, chat, and then I will release you into the wilderness. Let's go with... Wait. Let's write his name first. Oh shit. Come on. Yeah, come on. There we go. Marcus. Oops. Marcus, Jameson, Alavander. You're just like, so maybe you can have random names. No, Alavander. I can't even see that. Oh god, that is so tiny. Okay, there we go. I was like, how the fuck is this? Alavander. River Lake. Let's see. Oh god, my computer's like, I'm like, calm down, calm down. Let's see. Why, yes, this is his full name. A third. Let's see. Let's find some weirdly overindulgent font for this. Yeah, sure. Before my computer explodes from this man's goodness. Hey, there you go. There you go. Just he just looks so happy. I can't with this part. He's gonna be haunting my nightmares. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, we all know that his house there has several locks in the basement. Yeah, you're making this dude into a stereotype. What do you mean? I would never. He's a normal guy. Like, he loves everything. He's just look at the light in his eyes. It's very small. It's very small, but you can see the light in his eyes. New paralysis demon. I swear to god, if this guy ever came to me, I would fucking punch him in the throat. Okay. Anyway, enough of that. We're gonna distance ourselves from Marcus, and we're gonna go back to the other screen where it's safe. We did it. We've escaped Marcus, chat. We have escaped him. Oh my god. Oh lord. My computer literally strained with me closing that. It's just like, oh god. Looks like the light is dying in his eye. What are you talking about? Marcus is my favorite character. Yeah, he's very much, I have to keep him away from literally everyone. We escaped Marcus before Semi could accidentally rid herself of her own art. Yeah, as horrifying as Marcus is, he would definitely rid me, sadly. I actually found a song that legitly is just Marcus incarnate. Like, but like, I mean, you guys already know Marcus is evil. You know he's evil. So there's a song called Devil in Disguise. It's not very long. But if you ever have some time, look that up on YouTube or whatever. It's called Devil in Disguise. That song is Marcus. So yeah, not Elvis Presley. It's like a newer song. Is there truly an escape from him? There might be. Wait, I could just get a link for it. What am I doing? I can wait, can I keep forgetting if I can put links in here or not. Are you going to be adding him to the story or just no? He's actually a part of the story. I'm working on the first volume right now, and he shows up in this volume. So spoiler, Marcus is in the novel. That's why I had to draw him, is because I do need to know what he looks like, because he does show up. He's a menace, but I love that he's a menace. He's like, because I do like to make characters who are just straight up evil, like just straight up no, there's forgiveness, there's redemption, and then there's this fucker who just needs to go. And I'm like, he's interesting. Jack the Ripper, oh no. So Marcus is the devil. I get it, he might as well be the devil, how psychotic he is, like Jesus. like I can't say too much, but I'm just like, man, he's a bad dude. He's a bad news bearer, I'm telling you. But that shall be it for today. We've done it. We've escaped Marcus and his horrifying eyes of darkness. Like, instead of, you know how they're always like, you know, jade orbs or some shit? They're like, and I looked upon him and all I saw in the middle of his face were two vacant voids of darkness. It felt like they stole the light that was trying to survive. I'm like, ugh. But yeah, Marcus he's a bad news bear. He's a bad news bear. Anyway, but yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you very much for joining me, everyone. Sorry for the front loading of me being angry and depressed, but I am better, because I am always better, because I'm better than everyone else. No, I'm not. Anyway, if your characters come to life tomorrow, would you ever leave your house? And again, because half the characters I make are psychotic, no. Like, unless I get to be my own character, like if I came to life as Semi, then I might have a chance. But if I am a regular human, no, I will never come outside my house. Not like that would help me, because these guys have no problem breaking the door in. Yeah, no. But anyway, but thank you very much for joining me, everybody. See you next week on a Wednesday. If you are watching the VOD, I hope you enjoyed. If you are watching on YouTube, I hope you like and subscribe or whatever. Behave, be good, don't be a menace, don't eat a horse. We've been over this. And also, happy weekend. As for, I don't know. Like I said, the novel, I'm hoping to release that by the end of the year. And also the same thing for my lore comic update. I'm also hoping to release that at the end of the year. So it's gonna be a while. We'll get through it together. I believe in you. I love you very much. Take care of yourself. Drink some fluid if you don't want to drink water. I believe in you. Have a good day, okay? Okay. Bye-bye.